All right, so we have some pretty big NFL breaking news to discuss that just broke from Adam Schefter. The Chicago Bears are trading Justin Fields for a 2025 sixth-round pick, which could turn into a fourth-round pick based upon the amount of time that he plays as the starting quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, that timeline is not yet out, but I assume it's something like Carson Wentz playing X amount of snaps for the Colts, something like that. So this is a very, very interesting move for the Pittsburgh Steelers, because when they brought in Russell Wilson, Mr. Unlimited, basically everyone was perplexed. Like, hey, I thought that Justin Fields might end up as the quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Some of these other teams are kind of getting their quarterback position filled. So where is Justin Fields going to go? And honestly, if you told me at the end of last season that Justin Fields would be traded for essentially either a sixth or a fourth round pick, I would have said that is absolutely ludicrous. Justin Fields, I understand, hasn't really put it all together at the NFL level, but you could see reasons as to why he'd be worth like a third round pick, maybe a second round pick, but he goes for either a fourth or a sixth round pick. So this is a great move by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now we are going to have a quarterback battle. A quarterback battle between Russell Wilson, Les Ride, and Justin Fields. And if I'm being honest with you, again, I understand that Russell Wilson has this laundry list, this CVS receipt of success in the NFL. Super Bowl winner, could have won another Super Bowl if they just ran the ball instead of throwing a pick directly to the face of Malcolm Butler, right? And I know Justin Fields hasn't done the most in the NFL, but I really think that Russell Wilson has kind of fallen off the edge of the earth, right? The Steelers are only paying Russell Wilson like $1.5 million. I think it's $1.8 million, something in that range, right? Under $2 million. So this leaves things very open for Justin Fields potentially being the starting quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, talking about fantasy football, I think George Pickens might be slightly better off if Russell Wilson was just force-feeding him the ball. Obviously, Deontay Johnson is gone now in Carolina. This is a Steelers team that doesn't necessarily have the best weapons. Freiermuth is solid, as is George Pickens. I think losing Deontay Johnson is a big hole in this offense, but the draft is yet to happen, right? Other moves can happen, so I'm not saying that the Steelers just don't have any weapons for Justin Fields. At least having George Pickens and Pratt Freiermuth should be enough. So this could end up being something that we don't really know who the starting quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers is going to be until week 1, right? And it might even take up until game day till you actually figure it out, because I have a feeling this isn't just going to be a knockout, a right hand from Mike Tyson to send you to Azkaban by either of these quarterbacks, right? I don't really think that Russell Wilson's going to pull away, right, and run away with the quarterback job like Forrest Gump, right? I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think Justin Fields is going to do that either. Now, if I had to place a bet, Nick, who is going to be the quarterback 1 of the Pittsburgh Steelers in week number 1? Who's taking the first snap? If I'm being honest with you, I think it's going to be Justin Fields. Now, maybe I'm crazy. You can let me know down below in the comment section who you guys think will start week 1 for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Justin Fields or Russell Wilson. Now, Russell Wilson's definitely like the safer play, right? Wrapping a condom around your team, but he is like a condom that's maybe a little too big, right? Maybe it doesn't fit well enough and you might end up with a kid, right? Or maybe there's a slight hole in there and, you know, things happen, right? So while I do think Russell Wilson might be the quote-unquote safer option, if I was the Pittsburgh Steelers, if I'm Mike Tomlin, I'm going with Justin Fields. So there's a two-way race. Kenny Pickett got sent packing to the Philadelphia Eagles to go hold the clipboard for Jalen Hurts to go ahead and mix his Gatorade up on the sideline. So Justin Fields is now potentially the starting quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think right now, most people would probably say Russell Wilson's the guy, but this is going to be a very, very, very interesting situation to follow. Because again, while Justin Fields hasn't necessarily been the best NFL player, if he is the starting quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers come week 1, there is always inherently fantasy football value in a quarterback with as much rushing upside as Justin Fields has. So again, let me know down below in the comment section what you guys think about this move. You think this is crazy? Are you shocked? Because honestly, everyone's out drinking their green beers on St. Patrick's Day. I'm chilling at home, and I see this, and I'm like, holy shit. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Who do you think is going to be the quarterback one for the Pittsburgh Steelers in week number 1? I love you guys. Hope you guys have a great one. And as always, good boy.